Yo, here we go. The dirtiest shot. Shot 69. Let me show it to you. It is a quick one. Here we go. Done. Let's see it again. Done. All right. So here's our setup here. There, we got it. There, how we got it looking. And yeah, this is going to be a pretty quick one. One thing I could point out, though, is I didn't do this with the Cricut or anything because I was like, oh, it looks pretty simple. So I just kind of did this by hand, went old school with it. And I think it looks okay. I think because of how fast it zips past, it's not going to be a huge deal. So yeah, here we go. 9 frames. I say we're going to get this done. What time is it? 6:16. We'll have this done by 6:26. What do you say? Here we go. So for 69, I just made everything by hand because it was pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's 3 fucking hours later. Just kidding. No, it's not. It's actually 6:28, 2 minutes off because I realized this leg wasn't long enough. So I had to make another one, and then I did it again. And I realized it actually kind of had to go up and then down. So I did it again, and now we got it done. Oh, you want to see it? Okay, fine. So again, this is what we wanted it to look like. And this is what we got it looking like. Boop, boop, boop. That's pretty much it. We got that done. Done with 69. Dirty. And moving on to the 70s. So now I've got to cut all the stuff out with the Cricut, put it all together. I'm going to use what I've learned about sizing and how close to be the camera and stuff to inform what I do next. And here we go, kids. It's getting radical. Check it out. Yo, cool cats. I put this video at the end of the series because it's a bummer video, but I felt like I needed to tell you guys because you're all a part of this project and you know what's going on all the time. There's me hanging out making the stuff. There's the kitties around, my wife around. So I figured I'd let you guys know that Dog Food the cat passed away a few weeks ago. I just couldn't bring myself to making this video because it was a bummer. It was a bummer. I had her for like 16 years. You saw her hanging out here with me, with Jackson the cat as well. And it's just been a tough time. But I just wanted you guys to know, in case you wondered why I wasn't showing Dog Food anymore. It's because a member of our troop passed away, guys. But going forward, only good vibes, no more bummers. Let's put your paws in, kids, for Dog Food. Meow. Yeah, 7-0. Here we go. All right, so shot 70 is essentially a continuation, or it's used from the same time as shot 4, which is when the camera's up by the front wheel of the car and it's looking down the car and it's doing circles. And for me, shot 4 was the first time I did something and it looked like the car was turning, even though I was just moving the background. And I was like, this is going to be a pretty fun project. See, I've got it right here. I had to dig it up. So that's it there. And then when I dug it up, I found all these other old pieces from old shots. This is when the chief is running through the boxes. And this is when they jump over the hill. And then in here, I've got the fence that the chief kicks open. And yeah, it was pretty cool to revisit these things looking for this thing. Because I thought it'd be cool to use the one from that. Just because, you know, it was the first shot that was like, this is sweet. And now almost every shot I'm like, this is sweet. All right, kids, check it out. All right, we're ready to shoot. Check it out here. I had to make these buildings again to match up with that building in the background there. We got it there. We got the OG car right there. And yeah, this is only 11 frames of this shot. The original one was like 55 or something like that. So this is super, super quick. And yeah, I had to remake the buildings because the old ones just didn't look like anything that I would use again, so I thought. And so I had to redo that. But other than that, I'm going to be moving it by this. Like this piece here is this piece way up there. Just because, you know, why cut it up if you don't need to? And then I can just move the bottom part and everything else. The concrete here is taped to it. This is taped behind there. And yeah, everything should work smooth and fine and should be done hopefully in like 3 minutes. All right, it is 7-11. Let's check it out. The coolest thing about shot 70 was that I had to go back in the archives and I pulled out the car from shot 4 and I just made a new background for it and it worked Yeah, okay, it's 7:20, but I realized I had just set the lights up and didn't change them or try to fix them or anything. So I went halfway through and I was like, oh, wait a second. I didn't do anything with the lights. There's shadows everywhere. So I redid it. And here, I'll show you what it looks like. It's pretty straightforward. It doesn't look like much, to be quite honest with you. Whoa, see, that's all it really is. And if you come over here, whoa, whoa, whoa. So, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Glad to get it done, and I'm glad to use the old car. That's kind of fun to dig back into the archives. So yeah, here we go on to shot 71, which is kind of similar but a little bit different, if that makes any sense. Which it doesn't. Nope.